Hey, welcome to We Play Alone, where I take some of these great classic alternative songs and find a way that we can play them on acoustic guitar by ourselves. Obviously, like you want to sing with some friends as well, but at least you can accompany without having to have the whole band. This time round, we're going to take How Soon Is Now by the Smiths, and the Smiths is an absolutely awesome band. You can imagine these lyrics like being sung by Andrew Eldritch. It'd be such an awesome combination. But so we're going to take the song. Certainly not the only tutorial out there that shows you how to play it like on an acoustic, but it's this is the way I play it. Normally it's played with a capo. I think it's on the third, but I'm going to play it in an open. So if you're going to play along with the real one, I think it's the capo on the third. Then just remember to move your fingers according to the capo, relative to the capo stage. I'm not going to go into every single chord here and have where to place your fingers. You know, the basic chords you can figure out or look up online. Some of the more trickier ones I am going to show you, and let's get cracking into it. You know, the idea is to take that sound that Johnny Marr does with the tremolo, where he's playing in between, you know, the actual waves of the tremolo, and get them onto an acoustic guitar. And the way I found to do this is if we're playing in E, which is the chord of the song, and I use my ring finger come on and off at the right times, I can actually mimic that tremolo sound. So I'm basically, when I'm strumming, I'm trying to keep the top four strings, you know, the top four bass strings, which are the bottom strings really, and letting sometimes like the bottom strings, you know, or the higher strings ring out. And then I'm coming on and off, and it's really difficult for me to like slow this down and explain this to you like in a simple way. I can only show. Let's start by showing you at real speed, and we'll try and like break this down like to figure out like how you can get into it. But it's just about listening and feeling it. That's probably the easiest way. Let's try slower. Basically going up and down, and every so often I'm hitting that bass E like a little bit harder, so I can come in with the finger. Okay, and then we go into a G. The way the G I play is like the AC/DC G, the G power chord. So I'm basically got my first two. It's like almost like a regular full G. But instead of playing full G, I'm muting the A string. Most important part of this, when he slides up, because he takes this G and he slides it up 2 frets. I need both of these strings covered, and I need the bass string covered. That's what gives the effect of that chord. G. Take your time, you'll get it. Listen to the song over and over, you'll figure out how it all fits together. Once you're into the groove, it's quite simple. Usually I try and sing along to kind of like explain how it is, but it's a little bit more difficult, you know, like it's a bit more of a tricky one, and I'm not the greatest singer in the world as it is, but you know, it would be something like I'm the sun of a shyness that is criminally vulgar, and something else, and nothing in particular. Got it? Now we're going to get into the chorus. That's a little bit more tricky, but it's not as difficult as you think, because we're going to go from an E. We're going to start in an E, but instead of playing the E power chord here, I'm going to play an E power chord that's starting on the D string. And I can play everything. Why? Because it's in an E. So all the open strings are part of the E scale anyway. So, got it? So I'm playing that E twice, and I'm going to go from here into a C. But I'm going to do a C sus. So I'm going to put my index finger on, and I'm going to take everything else off other than my first finger stays in exactly the same place. Nice chord, eh? So. Now I'm going to play a G, but I'm going to use a regular G. And when I play a regular G, if I'm already on these two strings, I'm just going to go up and just cover this one with my third finger, just to make life easier. So it's. And now I'm going to play a D, but again, instead of playing the full D, I'm going to play a D sus. Okay, so E, C, G, D. Okay. I'm gonna back to this E, and I'm gonna slide it up 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm basically playing a G. And I'm going to go right back to that beginning E. Now, in the recordings, this is just a regular E without the tremolo, but I really like this. So I always play it with it. You can, if you want to be more direct, or more correct, you can play it without. So let's just go through that one more time, all the way through. So I'm going to start off on that E. Full speed. And that's it. That's all there is to it, you know. And there's the bit where he's got the middle 8 where he's doing the chorus, and you know, again and again and again. It's as simple as that. If you enjoyed this, then don't forget to hit the subscribe below. Please share the fun. Give me some more subscribers if you want to. Let me know how you get along with it. Tell me if you want to do something a little bit different. If you've got something you particularly want, and I know how I can do it for you, I'll definitely give it a go as well. Just leave it in the comments, and yeah, have fun.